Reading quotes in life lessons is like conversing with the finest minds of past centuries. Turn knowledge into an advantage with these life lessons. And what could be better than a conversation with one of the most influential and insightful philosophers of ancient times, Epictetus?
For what is a child? Ignorance. What is a child? Want of instruction. For where a child has knowledge, he is no worse than we are.
This quote highlights the importance of education in shaping individuals and leveling the playing field. It suggests that lack of knowledge and instruction is what differentiates a child from adults, and once a child acquires knowledge, they are equal to adults in capabilities and potential.
Materials are indifferent, but the use which we make of them is not a matter of indifference.
This quote emphasizes the importance of our actions and choices in relation to the materials we have. It suggests that we should be mindful of how we use and interact with the resources available to us, as it can have a significant impact on the outcome or result.
Although life is a matter of indifference, the use which you make of it is not a matter of indifference.
This quote suggests that even though life itself may be neutral or indifferent, the choices and actions we take in life hold significance and can make a meaningful impact on ourselves and others.
When I see someone in anxiety, I say to myself, what can it be that this fellow wants? For if he did not want something that was outside of his control, how could he still remain in anxiety?
This quote provides a fresh perspective on the nature of anxiety and the importance of focusing on what is within our control. It encourages us to reflect on our desires and consider how they contribute to our emotional well-being.
Be bold to look towards God and say, use me henceforward for whatever you want. I am of one mind with you. I am yours. I refuse nothing that seems good to you. Lead me where you will. Wrap me in what clothes you will.
This quote expresses a strong sense of surrender and trust towards God, emphasizing the willingness to be guided and used according to God's will. It conveys a message of faith and devotion, encouraging listeners to wholeheartedly submit themselves to a higher power.
It is impossible for anyone to begin to learn that which he thinks he already knows.
This quote emphasizes the importance of humility and open-mindedness in the pursuit of knowledge. It reminds us that true learning can only occur when we are willing to acknowledge our own limitations and be open to new ideas and perspectives.
Every habit and faculty is confirmed and strengthened by the corresponding actions, that of walking by walking, that of running by running.
This quote emphasizes the importance of taking action to reinforce and develop our habits and abilities. It reminds us that practice and repetition are key to improvement and growth.
If you would be a good reader, read. If a writer, write.
This quote emphasizes the importance of taking action in order to improve oneself. It suggests that in order to excel in a certain skill or field, one must actively engage in the relevant activities, whether it be reading or writing.
Whatever you would make habitual, practice it, and if you would not make a thing habitual, do not practice it, but accustom yourself to something else.
This quote suggests that our habits shape our lives and that we should be intentional about what we choose to practice and make habitual. It emphasizes the importance of conscious decision-making and the impact it has on our daily lives.
Be not swept off your feet by the vividness of the impression, but say, impression, wait for me a little. Let me see what you are and what you represent. Let me try you.
This quote encourages us to approach our emotions and first impressions with caution and to take the time to understand them before making any judgments or decisions.
Show me someone who is ill and yet happy, in danger and yet happy, dying and yet happy, exiled and yet happy. Show me such a person. By the gods, how greatly I long to see a Stoic.
This quote highlights the Stoic philosophy of finding happiness and contentment in any circumstance, no matter how challenging or difficult it may be. It encourages us to seek inner strength and resilience, even in the face of adversity.
The propositions which are true and evident must of necessity be employed even by those who contradict them.
This quote invites us to consider the paradoxical nature of truth and its relationship with contradiction. It suggests that even those who argue against certain propositions inevitably rely on their truth and evidence in their own arguments.
Some of their faults people readily admit, but others not so readily.
This quote encourages self-reflection and reminds us that acknowledging our faults is not always easy. It serves as a reminder to be honest with ourselves and strive for personal growth.
Know, first, who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly.
This quote is a reminder to be self-aware and authentic. It suggests that before trying to fit into societal expectations or norms, one should first understand their own identity and values.
In each separate thing that you do, consider the matters which come first, and those which follow after, and only then approach the thing itself.
This quote encourages us to carefully analyze the steps and consequences of our actions, reminding us to prioritize and consider both the initial and long-term effects before proceeding.